The first rhythm we're going to look at is called a normal sinus rhythm. It's the one most of us spend most of our lives in. It's the rhythm you're in right now. It is the basis for our understanding of all the other rhythms, because once we understand what's going on here, we'll understand what is healthy, and the variations that come off of that will tell us what we need to do for our patient. Let's start over here to the left. The first thing that would happen would be electricity races from the SA node to the AV node. And once it gets to the AV node, it just sits. And it doesn't do anything for a while. The AV node hangs on to it. And then it makes it through the AV node. And it goes into the bundle of His, bundle of branches, and spreads throughout the whole ventricle. And then it just rests for a while. You see a hump like this. And then it's going to repeat somewhere around right here. SA node goes off. Atria get excited. It's down in the AV. Makes its way through the AV and goes through this again. And a hump. And it goes over here, and we'll get another one. This. So here are some concepts we need to know. First is rate and rhythm. We've already gone over rate. Remember, if the QRSs are equally spaced, you can use the 300 method and count them off. This one, you really need 3 of these, 3 QRSs, but let's go right here and right here, and we'll count them off. So this would be 300, 150, 100, 75, so it looks like it's halfway in between 75 and 100. I'm going to call it 88. So our rate is 88 beats per minute. That's in between 60 and 100 beats per minute. We only need 3 of these, 3 complexes, to figure out what the rhythm is. Let's assume they're all equally spaced, so we have a regular rhythm. We'll check that off. The QRS takes off from baseline right here and returns to baseline right here. So we've got about 1.5 little boxes. Each one is worth 0.4, which is 6. Well, it's really 0.06, which is less than 0.12. And then the PR interval would be from the beginning of the P, which would be right here, until the beginning of the QRS. So again, right here, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, or 0.16 seconds, which is underneath 0.2. The PR interval should be concluded in 0.2 seconds or less. Think about what that means. The electricity started at the AV, it completed its journey through the atria and went into its shelter in the AV node to rest, and then began its journey into the QRS all in under 0.2 seconds. If it takes longer than that, the electricity is being delayed. That's going to decrease cardiac output, and we may see signs and symptoms in our patient. Same thing with the QRS. From the time it leaves the AV node until it has completed its journey through the ventricles, causing contraction, should be less than 0.12 seconds. Anything longer than this means that there is some sort of blockage, blocking the electricity, therefore blocking the contraction, therefore decreasing cardiac output, and we may see signs in our patient. So again, normal sinus rhythm. The rate is 60 to 100 beats per minute. The rhythm is regular. The QRS is under 0.12 and the PR is under 0.2.